And now, it's time for everybody's favorite game show, Who's the Father? And now, welcome your host, Jimmy DeGeneres.
Hello, and welcome to Who's the Father? The show that spans from one-night stands, miscommunications, and pullouts, unlike our contestants. Speaking of contestants, this is Gina Fernandez, 23, college student, Capricorn. So Gina, are you ready to play?
Who's the Father?
Yes, Buzz, I am.
It's Jimmy. So, let's meet tonight's contestants.
Contestant number 1, John is an accountant, lives at home with his mum, and enjoys dressing as a wizard, playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Hi.
Contestant number 2, Brendan Beckham plays football, takes copious amounts of drugs and cocaine, and inadvertently founded the Me Too movement. He's hoping not to be the father. And contestant 3, Christian Grey, CEO, multimillionaire, international playboy, womanizer, and father to 18 children to 19 women, and 3-time Asian Pokemon champion. He's hoping to pay someone else to be the father.
Thank you, Steve. And now that we've met our players, it's time to play...
Who's the Father?
So John, why do you think you're the father?
Oh, yes. I believe that I can impregnate a woman with the power of my mind. Wizards can do that. When I put on this wizarding outfit, I can feel the power building within me. One time, I was walking down the street and I brushed up against a woman. Our shoulders touched briefly. 9 weeks later, I saw her walking down the street pushing a pram with triplets. Spermus conceptus.
So Gina, did you get brushed with a magic touch? Or was his magic rather tragic?
Well, look, wizards kind of freak me out. But I had sex with a clown once. I know that I was good because he couldn't stop smiling.
All right, John, hang in there, buddy. So Brendan, why are you hoping not to be the father?
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, you know what? There's no iron team, mate. And, and the coach said to us, there's 2 halves in the game, so you got to go out there, you got to kick the goals. I'm like, holy shit, coach really knows what his stuff. So we went out there with Mazza, Bazza, and Gazza, and we kicked the goals. But there's no team and iron stuff, and it was pretty much a good game. So, sorry, Jimmy. What was the question again?
Now this is the part of the show where we make all the oohs and ah sounds. Ooh. Ah. Very good. So, Christian, why are you hoping to be the father?
Now look here. I only had unprotected sex with her 27 times. On the Ottoman, in the jacuzzi, on the bonnet of the Lamborghini, on the wingtip of my private jet, in the middle of Chernobyl. That proves absolutely nothing.
I love Chernobyl. I've got 2 vaginas, but Mum calls it a mouth.
And now that we've heard from our contestants, the moment of truth. Sally! Thank you, Poppet. So, Gina, before we reveal the results to the audience and people watching at home, who do you think the father is?
It's a guess, but I think the father is...
Stop that fucking trolley! Are you saying?
Well, John does have a pretty powerful wizard stick. But it could be Christian, but I don't really remember it. However, Brendan, you and me did have that amazing wild weekend together. Just you and me and the other 27 members of the team. Oh, I just don't know, Gary.
It's Jimmy. In my hand, we have the answers you're seeking. And the winner is... Drums! And the results were... Inconclusive? Due to traces of sperm from multiple partners? Gina, darling, how are you feeling?
A little disappointed. I really wanted to know Jimmy.
It's Jim. Good. Anyway, that's all we have time for this week. Thanks for playing, Gina. You've been a great sport. And join us next week when we find out who the father of this child is.